Hello, my friends. I'm Bee, and this is Bee's Intuition. And today is a special video because this is my 100th video on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I feel like it's worth celebrating, right? 100 years goes by so fast in the blink of an eye. It really does. I can't believe I've already been reading for you guys for 100 years, a whole century, really, if you think about it. That's a joke. I thought it would be funny, but I don't know if it's gonna be that funny. I might just edit that out. Anywho, I was just wanting to do like a reading, and I'm thinking, why don't we do like what changes are happening for the collective right now? What are the changes in the air right now? Because I feel like there are a lot of changes going on in the energy right now. Yeah, let's just dive right into it, okay? Please and thank you, Spirit. What changes are going on for the collective right now? Please and thank you. Ooh, that's nope. Please and thank you, Spirit. Just a few cards, if you could. What changes are happening right now for the collective? Thank you. You guys. Okay. Didn't expect it to go this way, but here we are. The first card that came out is the Emperor. And this is what else came out. The Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Like what? They came out together practically. I mean, the Empress came out with a few couple different cards, but like pretty much they came out together. What the heck is going on here? That's a divine match, like a really divine match, like the most divine. What the heck? Okay, that's a way to start it out, eh? Okay, and the other cards, ooh, slippery hands today. The other cards that came out, the Three of Cups and the Father of Cups. I actually, usually I try to like give you like my sort of like instinct or like intuition off the bat, but I think I'm gonna just go right into clarifying because I want to make sure that I get this message correct. Yeah, this is beautiful already. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. So, and especially how this shows up like this, let me show you. The way that like the Empress is like in between this Emperor and this King of Cups makes me think that you probably have options in regards to love. Maybe these options are coming forward, expressing some sort of feelings. Very nice, very nice. And that would make sense with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck because maybe you're having a hard time deciding between two good options here. The Three of Cups could be indicating a friendship, so one of these could be a friend of yours. Doesn't have to be, it could just be like somebody that you feel is like a friend. Doesn't have to necessarily be a literal friend, but yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just get clarifying because I want to know. I want to know the juicy details of this one. Okay, let's start out with that Emperor card, please and thank you, Spirit. Can you clarify that Emperor card for me, please and thank you? Okay, no. I don't know why, but my cards keep trying to give me like a whole stack of cards instead of just like one or two. And I just don't want to take a whole stack because it feels, wrong. Two of Wands, clarifying the Emperor so far. That's a card of plan making. Somebody has their eyes set on you and they're making plans to come your way. Ooh. They see you as somebody very important to them too. They also may see you as part of their path in life. Like, with this Two of Wands, it really gives me the feeling of like, well, I have everything I want, but like I want something else, or something more. Like if you think about it, like in terms of, um, say somebody has like a great job and like they're feeling super fulfilled, their home life is, amazing, yada yada yada. But they're missing a connection with somebody. They're missing that romantic spark with somebody. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Is like this person probably has a lot going on for them, but they still feel a sense of lack, and I feel like it's in regards to romance or passion, really. Bottom of the deck for that one is the World card. um, so this person wants to close out cycles, start new cycles, I feel like with you. Um, and yeah, there's something about their story being connected to yours. I feel like that very strongly. Like the two of you are meant to do something together, or like are meant to come together to build something together or something. Yeah, because it's like opening this new phase of life or this new cycle with you would be helping them level up, maybe even get closer to spirit. You may be, I mean, most likely it's the collective, you're probably very spiritual. And you don't have to be, obviously. You can, anybody's welcome here. But with the World card, I feel like there is like this divine energy that's connected to you, and it's like it's important for this person's growth to connect with you. I like that a lot. Let's see what else comes out for that Emperor card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay. Alrighty. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is patient. Ooh, they also might be observing you. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting the message that they're waiting for the right time here. They're like, I think they're watching you, waiting for the right time to express something. I think that's what these plans have to do with, is communication. And I see them like kind of looking at you, perhaps from a distance or on social media or something. And it's like, I want to tell them how I feel, but I'm waiting for the right time to tell them, sort of thing. I really like that energy a lot. The Justice card also came out. So this person is just trying to make things right with you. I'm not picking up that this is an ex. Not like that. I don't think that this is somebody from your past coming back. It's possible, but I don't think so. That's the energy I'm just picking up on. It feels like, yeah, I've been tapping into this message a lot about karmic justice. So like if you've had a rough go of it romantically, it seems like things are shifting in a positive way to produce this feeling of justice, like things are balancing out. Also, the Justice card has this sword, and so that could be communication as well, or some truth that needs to be let out. Ten of Wands also came out. Yeah, they want to release something here. They want to put down this burden that they've been carrying. And sometimes, especially when it comes to communication, I get this as a buildup of feelings or thoughts of, things that they want to communicate to somebody else. And so it's like, yeah, they want to put down this. They don't want to carry it around anymore. It feels like a weight on them when they're not expressing it, right? Also, all of these wands, we have two wands cards clarifying the Emperor. So this person is clearly very attracted to you, maybe has a lot of passion for you. Maybe you excite their passions. Ooh, my hands are just like slippery today. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm getting that you could even like bond over a passion. Like maybe you guys have similar interests, or there's something that you share in common that like you're both very passionate about and love to speak on, or love to have those sort of conversations with somebody. I really like that. Also, this person's a very hard worker. So that could also be like something that you find attractive about them. Also, it seems like they are willing to put in the effort when it comes to coming towards you and making things work. They are not afraid of some hard work. They're not afraid of doing um, doing that hard work in order to make things work, in order to um, move into something that is worthwhile for the both of you. Bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Wands. So yeah, the reason why this person wants to communicate is because they see this with you. Yeah, the reason that they want to communicate is because they see this with you. Union, celebration, coming together. This is often like a card of like union, coming together, joining two people together. And it's also a card of like celebration. So even like personal milestones you can celebrate, or maybe this person wants to celebrate you in some way. Maybe they just want to. Oh, okay. I'm getting that they kind of want to compliment you on something. Maybe they've seen your hard work on a certain area of your life, or maybe you've had some sort of success, um, or just like, you know, rocking it. Maybe they just get from your vibes in general that you're just like, you're rocking whatever you got going on. Like, that's kind of what I'm picking up is like this person probably really admires you and the way that like you go about your business, the way that you do things. I honestly am getting the message too that maybe this person wants to be more like that. Maybe this person, although they're not afraid of hard work, I'm wondering if maybe they're a little bit shy, and they kind of see you as somebody that like goes for things and just like, you know, puts their whole energy towards something, and maybe they wish that they could be more like that, you know, more into things like that, you know, like forward moving energy. They would like to embody that a little bit more, I think. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go on to the Empress. Please clarify this, Empress. Thank you. Anything? Thank you. Okay. The World card popped out for you. The Empress card is clarified by the World card right there. Also, the other cards that came out, Three of Cups coming out this way, Ace of Swords coming out this way. So, there could be a communication coming from a friend, somebody from your friend group, but before that, with the World card, you've been learning a lot, gaining a lot of wisdom, a lot of divine wisdom. You've been improving your life for some time. You've been leveling up. Yeah, okay. And more deeply, I'm getting that you're done with past relationship patterns. And I feel like your vibration has raised so much from like your past. I feel like, yeah, yeah, because it feels like this is an improvement. Like you've been going up like stairs, you know? And it's like you're at the top right now or something. And it's like you've like closed a door on your past, you know? Um, Although I don't think like you've stopped like learning from your past, but it's more like I'm done with that phase of my life. I'm ready to open something new, much more healthier, much more supportive of me, and my life and the way that I am right now. And I really, really love that energy. It's so powerful. And I feel like that's what this Emperor is picking up on, is your power, the power that you embody. I feel like you have a very powerful presence about you. I feel like you're the type of person that doesn't have to say anything, but people notice you, you know? There's just something about your energy. Yeah, and then there's the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups that came out. And it's coming out this way. So it seems like it's something that is propelling you forward in a positive way. I'm almost wondering if maybe there's something here that encouraged you to go on this path of transformation, of closing out those old cycles, opening new ones, raising your vibration. I wonder if like some sort of communication with a friend sort of helped you ignite your passions. Maybe you have a supportive friend system who have helped you continue to be motivated, inspired. Maybe you have like other creative friends and you guys just kind of like talk about like all different kinds of ideas that you have, and you know, maybe you have somebody that like encouraged you to go about like some sort of idea that you had, or something that you've been planning on doing but maybe didn't have the confidence to do. I feel like maybe there was something there. This could also be spirit too, because like I feel like sometimes spirit can be like, you know, our best friend, especially when we feel like we don't have anybody around us to encourage us. I feel like spirit can sometimes step in and be like, you know, go for it. And you feel that in your intuition, you feel that in your gut, like I should just go for it, even if I'm not super confident. Because it's like, as long as I get started, I can improve along the way. You know, a lot of things get so much easier when we practice them. And it's so much scarier to think about something when you're not doing it than when you're actually doing it. Because the second that you actually act upon it, you realize, wait a second, this is much more manageable. This is much more, not necessarily easier, but not necessarily easier when you start to get going. But I feel like once you start, that's like the hardest part. Like the hardest part is just that first step in that direction. And then it's like, once you get that first step, the second step shows up, and then you're like, okay, I can go there. And then it's like, the more, like, as long as you just start, it gets so much easier from there. And I feel like maybe that's something that you have personally experienced in your life. There may have been something in your life, or multiple things in your life, that were really scary, like the idea of them. But then like you started to act upon those things, and you realized, oh wait, I can actually do this. Because that's a whole nother thing too, is like sometimes when we're just thinking about doing something, we have all those negative thoughts that are trying to, like, you know, sabotage us, keep us back, hold us back from the things that we really want to pursue. But then when we actually act upon them, we, for ourselves, we see with our eyes, we see with our actions, wait a second, I can do this. And it's like, you can fight those thoughts now. All those self-doubts, you can fight those, because you're like, I have literal proof that I can do this. But yeah, you know, you have literal proof that you can do this. And so it's like, you can show that to your negative thoughts and be like, you're a liar, because I have proof right here that I'm able to do this thing that you've been telling me I can't, you know? And so it's like, that in itself builds up your confidence. Just the fact that you even started, just the fact that you're even acting upon it, just the fact that you're even trying, shows to yourself that you're worth this investment, and you're so much more capable than you may have believed that you were. But yeah, there's something about a communication with a friend that has been pivotal for you along your journey. And again, it could be spirit that has been talking to you through your intuition, through meditation. It's very encouraging, very positive energy. Bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. So yeah, again, there's like this feeling of like, your mindset is in a completely different place than it used to be. You've had a complete shift of perspective. And a lot of that has to do from your connection to the divine. You know, things haven't been easy, but like through your difficult times, through the periods of time that have been uncomfortable, you know, that didn't feel supernatural. Not supernatural, but like didn't feel natural in the moment. Somehow you made those situations work for you. Through those situations of difficulty, of trial and error, you have been able to see things from a whole new perspective, because of the way that you have tried to rewire your brain to see the positives, to see that other side of things, to see a different perspective, a more enlightened perspective as well. Yeah. And I also feel, because like, you know, the whole thing with the Hanged Man is that he's caught in a trap. And through this being caught in a trap, he sees things from a different point of view. And so I almost feel like maybe you had people in your life that tried to sabotage you, tried to like set you up to trap you, hold you back, you know, those things. But they didn't think that you were going to use those moments and actually use them towards your benefit and to improve yourself and to inspire you and motivate you. And I feel like that's going to surprise a lot of people, especially those people that tried to put you in that trap in the first place. They're going to be like, wait, you weren't supposed to learn something. You weren't supposed to use this for your benefit. Like, what are you doing, you know? And I think that's really one of the things that makes you so special, is the fact that you take these situations that happen, or people try to set you up in these certain moments and stuff, and it's like, you don't let them defeat you. You don't let them bring you down. You don't let them change you for the worse. You let it change you for the better. And I feel like that's something that I think a lot of people can see that about you, but I feel like maybe very few tell you that they can see that in you. Because again, like, it's not super common, so people might get a little jealous, a little envious of that ability. What else for this Empress card? Please and thank you, Spirit. Anything else you want to tell me about this? Ooh. King of Cups. So double confirmation on King of Cups here. Also double confirmation on Three of Cups. Something with friendship could be very important, but also something regarding a person that is very emotionally mature, emotionally available, emotionally stable, somebody who is mature, who has taken the time to stabilize their emotions, control their emotions too, and not to the degree of, like, when I say control their emotions, I don't really mean that like literally controlling your emotions, because I feel like that may have to do with repressing your emotions, and I don't really see it that way. I feel like it's just like, you know, this person doesn't let their anger rule them, you know, in those moments where it's like maybe a more difficult emotion that they're experiencing, they don't take it out on others, because they've grown that maturity, they've grown that ability to really take care of their emotions, to not let it affect other people. Yeah. I kind of want to see what this King of Cups is showing or coming up for when it's your clarification here. I feel like this person's definitely in your energy, and this person probably really has a crush on you or something, or somebody that's very close to you, because this is clarifying your energy here. So there probably is somebody that is near you that has a lot of deep feelings. And that could also be, oh, okay, so this could also be a friend that is communicating to you, if that applies to your situation. There could be a communication coming from a friend who actually has quite deep feelings for you, and maybe they're communicating that. That could be a possibility here, but I'm going to clarify that for sure. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody here has been through a lot of pain, and as a result of that pain have built up a wall. I don't necessarily see this as this person's energy. This could be your energy. So maybe you're not super trusting of everyone that comes towards you, but that's okay, you know, because we're not meant to trust every single person that comes towards us, because like we have an instinct, intuition for a reason, you know. So it's okay to be selective. Obviously, you don't want to like just keep yourself like shut in, away from the world, where you don't interact with anybody and you're just kind of like a hermit. I mean, if you really want to be, then I guess as long as you're not hurting anyone, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But I feel like for our health, it's just good to like not completely shut ourselves away from the world. But I think you're learning how to take that past experience and not let it control you to such an unhealthy extent. I feel like you have been working on this. You've been trying to heal those past hurts, to work through those, to realize those unhealthy patterns that have led you to going, or led you to finding yourself getting into relationships that were very much kind of like the same sort of low vibrational sort of situations. But it feels like you have been healing that. You have been working through that. Okay. Yeah, let's clarify this King of Cups. If you can, please, and thank you, Spirit. This King of Cups in regards to, thank you, the Empress. The Moon card. That is very interesting. This person is hidden. This person is hidden from you. I don't even know if you know this person's here. Sorry about the honk. Oh, I guess that's a confirmation, eh? Yeah, so this person's hidden. You may not even know that they're near you. Because, yeah, they're showing up in your energy. This person clearly feels very deeply for you. Also, the moon deals with emotions as well. So this person's feelings are probably very deep. But I almost feel, yeah, because like the moon can also deal with fear. And so I'm wondering if too, like maybe this person's a little afraid of sharing those feelings with you. Especially if they feel like you're at a different place emotionally with this person. And maybe like revealing those feelings to you is something that's kind of intimidating to them. Also, intuition. The moon deals with intuition as well. So either, actually, I'm feeling this person could be very intuitive as well as yourself. Maybe you two have like a more psychic connection, something that's a little bit more 5D than 3D. Yeah, something about the intuition is important here. I think I'm going to clarify that further, but I just wanted to show you what's on the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Swords. So, yeah, if this person is afraid of sharing these feelings, I think it's because you are somebody that is, and this doesn't necessarily have to be true. This is probably just their perspective of you, is like maybe you're a little bit more no nonsense, maybe a little bit straightforward, a little bit blunt at times. And so I wonder if this person's like nervous because of those things. And maybe they're kind of psyching themselves out because they're kind of worried that you're going to be a little, well, yeah, I don't think you're going to lie to this person. If you don't have feelings for this person, I think that you're going to let them know. And I think that's the part that scares them, because like they see you as this wonderful, powerful person. And I feel like you inspire this person as well. And so it's like, yeah, you're very inspirational, by the way. I feel like a lot of people around you see you as very inspirational. But yeah, they might see you, yeah, because it's like even the idea of rejection will hurt them, because it's like they just really, I think, enjoy the connection that they have with you, even if it's not romantic. And then it's like, if the possibility of romance is there, they definitely want to take it, but they also are like, I don't want to sabotage this connection that I have with them. Like if you are friends right now, or if this person is just like around you and doesn't want to make things awkward if things like, go bad. So it's like, yeah, I feel like this person kind of like, like teetering on the edge. Like, should I tell them? Should I not? Like, I don't want to mess things up, but I also want to tell them. And it's like these, feelings are very intense. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, this person's probably a little nervous. But let me clarify that moon card a little bit further. Please and thank you. What do you got for that moon card? Please and thank you. What are you trying to tell me with that moon card? In regards to the King of Cups, please and thank you. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. They see it all with you. Happy home, happy life, like crazy abundance. I won't, yeah, maybe you like, although like this has a couple in the background, in the depiction, I wonder if maybe you're very independent and you're able to build your own stability, you're able to support yourself, and maybe this person feels like you have everything together, that like they don't want to mess with that, or like they don't want to, I don't know, like it's like they don't want to mess that up for you. They don't want to like bring down your energy or something. I don't know. But also, they could, this could also be indicating that they see like you two working together could bring about all of this success, stability, security, comfort and happiness, and just feeling like things are good. Yeah. And so again, there is that intimidation, because it's like when they imagine that, it's like so much is on the line if you say no, or if you're like, I don't feel the same way, or, you know, anything along those lines. I feel like, yeah, this person's probably very dreamy. And by that, I don't necessarily mean how they look, but like more so like a dreamer. You know, I think that this is somebody that may dream a lot, you know, and this is kind of a daydreamy kind of feeling to me personally. It is possible that they do have psychic dreams as well, which is very possible. Especially with that moon card, it could be indicating something like that. But yeah, overall, I feel like this person may not necessarily live in a fantasy world, but like they like to imagine things. And I think there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's in moderation, of course. And I don't think that this person's completely removed from reality, because they still do have like that 3D fear, and that like hesitation. But yeah, yeah, because I can just picture everything being just so wonderful with you. And also they see you as a wonderful person on your own as well. Very abundant. Okay, and bottom of the deck here is the Four of Swords. Ooh, this person's been meditating on this. Actually, I just realized I was just mentioning dreaming, wasn't I? And this can also indicate like resting, dreaming, you know? Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, this person has been thinking about you a lot, and I feel like either have been like meditating on those feelings, maybe trying to evaluate those feelings. What do these feelings mean? How do I go about like speaking about these feelings, bringing these feelings into the 3D? But they could also be dreaming about you in their literal dreams. So, yes, I feel like they could literally be dreaming about you, and maybe that's also why you're at like the forefront of their brain, is because like they're like, maybe they can't even escape you, not even in their sleep, not even their dreams, which is kind of cute. But also could probably add to this feeling of like, am I insane, you know? Especially if you don't return the feelings. I feel like, you know, this person might think that like, you know, maybe they're just making up this fantasy in their mind, and it's not really based in reality, or that could be a fear of theirs. Okay, yeah, so let's go on to this Three of Cups and clarify that. Please and thank you, Spirit. What can you tell me about this Three of Cups? Please and thank you. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So these all came out sideways, pointed this way. And so I see that as things that are propelling somebody forward or a situation forward. And these are all good cards as well. We have Ace of Wands, Emperor, which one's this one? Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Somebody's driven by passion here, clearly. Somebody is a Emperor. Maybe somebody's feeling super confident and like in their energy, like in their prime or something. Like they feel really good about where they're at or something right now. And so they're like coming forward here because it's like a sense of confidence, I think. And the reason that they're coming forward is because they want to build together with you. Page of Cups. Yeah, they have feelings here. The Page of Cups, though, with that Page of Cups, though, I'm almost getting, like, I always get, like, more of, like, a flirt. Or not flirt. Well, it could be a flirt. This person could be flirty, but I'm also getting, like, more so, crush. That's what I meant to say. Crush. I get kind of crush vibes. Like, you don't really know somebody super well, but, like, you have enough information to go off of to be like, I want to explore this. I want to see where this can go. So, somebody sees, like, potential for something here. This could be somebody in your friend group because this is clarifying the Three of Cups. But it could also be speaking more so to that soulmate feeling of friendship. You know, like when you meet somebody and you just click seemingly on like every level and like every topic or whatever. You know, you just click so well with somebody. It's like that they feel like your best friend because it's like, oh my gosh, like it's crazy that I've only known you for X amount of time and it feels like we've known each other forever sort of feeling. I feel like that could also be a possibility here. This person is very attracted to you, so that could also be a big like motivator for them to come forward. But it's definitely not just that. Yeah. Also, bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So like clearly they want this like new beginning. They feel like, you know, the world is at their feet when it comes to this connection. Like there's really so many places that this connection could go. It's like the possibilities are endless, you know? Again, there's even like maybe a divine calling towards you. Maybe this person even feels supported from the universe to come towards you. Could be, yeah. I feel very pure intentions with this as well. Okay. Yeah, I get very pure energy with this person. Like their intentions are pure, it feels like. Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's anything else for that Three of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can you tell me anything else about this Three of Cups? We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. So something about divine timing. That's so interesting. Because obviously the Queen of Cups is the counterpart to the King of Cups. And we've already seen the King of Cups shown up twice, and now the Emperor's shown up twice. You've shown up as the Empress, and I wonder if you're also this Queen of Cups here. Meaning that either way you go, you have two really good options here that would be very compatible with you. Somebody sees you as like so emotionally stable and calm, even if you don't feel that way. I feel like that's how people see you, or this person. Somebody's learned some major lessons. And divine timing is at play. So maybe somebody here is feeling like a strong, again, like that strong pull towards you. This is so interesting too, how this came out. Ooh. I'm getting sort of like a message here. I'm wondering, because like with your section with the Empress, we clarified, and then we had the King of Cups show up under the Empress. And then with this Three of Cups, we had the Emperor come out underneath that Three of Cups, and now the Queen of Cups. And so this could even apply to, it's possible that this could all be the same person, if that applies to you. And I feel like the reason I say that is because compared to the Empress, the King of Cups is like not who you would think to be the counterpart to the Empress, right? You would imagine it to be the Emperor. And so I'm thinking maybe somebody feels a little bit less than compared to your energy. Maybe they feel like they're not up to par, that they wouldn't be able to fulfill you in the ways that you want to be fulfilled. But I feel like, again, that's just their insecurities. And then, since I'm also seeing that sort of same energy be reflected under the Three of Cups, I'm wondering if somebody shows up as the Emperor, but maybe you have some slight insecurities about being the Empress. Maybe you don't feel like you're the Empress right now, even though you are. And so maybe you feel a little bit less than this Emperor. So it could be that both of you are insecure. And like not in a bad way necessarily. I feel like you both kind of are just nervous, and maybe you both have feelings for each other, but you both feel like the other person is too good for them or too good for you or something. And that's kind of what I'm picking up on, is like this odd energy of like, yeah, they're great, but what about me? Like, how do I fit in with them kind of energy. So okay, yeah, this would be really funny too if this is just the same person. Like this person is the Emperor and the King of Cups, because you guys would be reflecting like the same energy practically, with the like insecurity part of it. Like you know, maybe this person's super attractive. Maybe you're very attractive, and even if you don't see it, you know, in this person's eyes, you're very attractive. And I feel like in your eyes, this person is also very attractive. And so that would be super funny to me, that you're both kind of like, oh my God, they're so hot. I can't, like, I'm not worthy, you know? And it's like, but you both are equally worthy, and you're both equally attractive. And it's like, you don't see that. So there may be like a little bit of like a slight hang up on that, to a degree, where it's like, but am I, you know, am I on that level though? It's like kind of like that kind of energy. So it's like, even if you do feel like this divine pull towards this Emperor here, you may feel like, am I on that level though? Like, am I the Empress to the Emperor? Like, am I the counterpart to this person that is so amazing? I feel like you very much admire this person. And so it's almost like, I feel like even if the universe is saying, like, now's the time, come together, you may be like, but am I ready though? You know? And I feel like you're very much ready. You're very much like capable, and I feel like you've worked on yourself for quite some time. Like you feel very mature and very developed. I don't think that you're I don't really feel like you're lacking when it comes to like healing yourself, improving yourself, yada yada yada. But it could definitely be a little bit of an insecurity there, which I honestly kind of love that energy of it. It's like you both are feeling the same way in that regard, where you're both like, but like they're super hot and like they're talented and they're, you know, smart and funny and we have so much in common. Like, what if they find me boring? You know, it's like there's like those little insecurities, I feel like, and it feels like it's like both of you. If this is the same person, if the King of Cups and the Emperor are the same person, I definitely feel like, yeah, there could definitely be a dynamic here. Is like you're both kind of insecure and feel like you might not have a chance with the other person, which is so funny. Because it's like, you know, I feel like if you let that insecurity stop you, like both of you, then you're never gonna be able to come together, because you're both thinking like, oh, they're out of my league or whatever. in reality, you're both like in each other's league like perfectly and like probably very compatible and like a very good match. Um, yeah, so I think I would just say like be aware of your fears, your insecurities, and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, also ask the divine, you know, like ask them for a sign that this person is meant for you. Ask the divine for a sign that you are ready for a relationship, that you're ready for a connection with this person. You know, like you don't have to go through it alone. And ask them for like a sign, ask them to tell you through your intuition. You know, like there's so many ways you can go about like trying to figure out if this person is truly meant for you or not. Especially if you feel like you're not ready yet, or that, you know, something still needs to improve, something still needs to change, so that you're, you know, in this person's league. You know, even though you may not see that. But bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So there is a wish fulfillment going on here, and I'm wondering if you've been waiting for somebody that to be your counterpart. And you've wished for this maybe from the divine. Maybe you've wished for this from the universe and spirit and stuff. And you're like, you know, especially because the cups, you know, the cups, the Nine of Cups here, it's like the cups all have to do with emotion, love, you know, and so it's like, I'm almost getting the message where it feels like you're so, maybe you feel like you're like so close to being ready, but like those like insecurities still kind of seep in and stuff, and you're like, no, I'm not ready. But it's like, I feel like you are, you know, you've accomplished so much, you've improved yourself so much, you've improved your own happiness, security, and your own fulfillment in yourself. And so it's like, I think you're ready, even if you don't feel like it. Yeah. And this could very well be a wish fulfillment for you, where you've wished for this and here it comes, and then now you're like scared. Which, you know, that's totally valid. We're humans experiencing a very human experience. So it's like, it's totally normal to have those insecurities. It's totally normal for when the thing we ask for, the thing that we want so deeply finally shows up. That's definitely when our fears, our insecurities boil up to the surface. So it's totally normal. I would just suggest maybe not to let those fears and thoughts completely close you off, or completely like pull you away from the possibility of something that could be very beautiful here. Okay, so let's go on and clarify this King of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can you clarify that King of Cups for me? Please and thank you. Thank you. Anything else in regards to this King of Cups? Ooh. Okay, well, let's just go with what we have right now. Just make sure I get this in the right order. Oh my goodness, this is craziness. So the Hanged Man, first when it came out, somebody's been going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening. Queen of Swords, I wonder if maybe you are the person that caused this awakening in somebody. Maybe something you said to this person encouraged this awakening. Oh my goodness. The Star card, the Nine of Cups came out, so hey, here we go. Yeah, you're shining so brightly. You're doing some amazing things, not only for yourself, but for the people around you. Yeah, you're very beautiful right now, like to this person. Divine even. Okay, I'm getting like ethereal / angelic vibes from you. Okay. And then this person's wish fulfillment seems like it's you. And then the other cards that came out, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Wands. So it's interesting because it's like this person's thinking clearly, this person's like you know, in touch with their emotions. They know what they want. They know that they want you. They know that they want this. But then it's like they start overthinking, not seeing things clearly, probably because they're overthinking to such an extent. Yeah, yeah. Because, like, sometimes when we have feelings for somebody, I feel like we almost look for reasons not to have those feelings. Like, I wonder if it's like a human ego sort of thing where we're trying to protect ourselves. But it's almost like I'm getting like this energy of like, they're like telling themselves like how this would not work out, and that this isn't possible, that, you know, maybe they're just delusional, that you don't feel the same, you know. It's like they're like psyching themselves out of that. But they need to trust their intuition. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, that could be indicating to me, because the Five of Swords upright is like, you know, being sort of selfish, mean, aggressive. In the reverse, I'm getting like maybe the opposite. Oh, I wonder if this person has had like some kind of change of life. Maybe in the past they weren't super healthy. They may have even had some sort of toxic tendencies. They might have some sort of past that they're not proud of. They may have made like some major mistakes. Maybe they hurt people, whether they intended to or not. But it seems like they feel bad about this, and it's something that they have improved upon. And maybe they don't see that they've changed. Even if they, yeah, I'm definitely getting that sort of energy. Like something is sort of still weighing on their mind. And it's almost like, yeah, they may see themselves as their past self still. Maybe they feel like that's still who they are, even though they've improved, even though they have done things to fix that, to like be healthier and stuff. Yeah. And then with the Five of Wands, I'm getting like more of a like internal conflict, even a conflict of passion. So it's like, I'm wondering if like this person, because of their past, because of whatever took place in the past, it's like, yeah, they feel like so much conflict and tension within themselves when it comes to sharing how they feel, because it's almost like they don't want to hurt you. They don't want their past behavior to come up again and to come out in a toxic way, because they, you know, this person, they value you so much. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to do the things in the past that they may have done with you. But I do feel like this person, yeah, especially because the first card to come out was the Hanged Man. So this person has gone through some serious shifts in the way that they view the world and the way that they act. They are much more spiritually enlightened. Yeah, so it's like their spiritual journey has allowed them to heal those things or improve upon those things so that they're no longer affecting them the way that they used to. And they're no longer affecting others the way that they used to. But it's almost like they may not see that, and so they're like, they might see themselves as the villain, you know, and that's really sad. Like, they might think that they're like a negative energy, even if they have been improving stuff in their life. I don't know. Yeah, it feels like definitely insecurities. And I feel like, you know, it's so important to, like, you know, as a side note for that, we all have pasts that we are not proud of. You know, because we didn't come out of the womb being spiritually enlightened. Let's just say that. You know, we've definitely had our moments of being not so great people, hurting people around us, whether we intended it or not, you know, because that is the human experience, right? And so it's like, I don't think that this is helpful. It's not helpful to just hold on to that past version of themselves and say, I'm still this person. like, and this could even go, because there's certain societal things that we tell ourselves are equivalent to our value, and by that I mean like, there are certain things that have so much stigma attached to them, um, and they're so much more complex than what society as a whole perceives them to be. And I think specifically of drug abuse, alcoholism. Those are things that people in society judge other people for. But at the end of the day, those people are still human beings worthy of love, worthy of a good connection with somebody else, you know, respect and dignity, you know? And so it's like, that could even be part of this, you know? Maybe when they were using in the past, they were not proud of the actions that they did when under the influence, or, you know, as a result of having those addictions. And so, yeah, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like there's some sort of past of theirs that they're really not proud of, and they feel like they still identify with it. Actually, that could very well be, you know, related to alcoholism, or, you know, other substances. Um, because, like, you know, somebody that is an alcoholic is never not an alcoholic. You know, they still battle that every single day. You know, it's not something that they can just erase. And so it is very possible that this person still identifies with um, that part of their past, that part of their story. And they don't see that they've improved, that they've actively taken steps to improve upon this, that they have, you know, sought out the proper resources and supports for dealing with these types of things. But yeah, that could definitely be something that is like going on in the back of this person's head, or maybe more so in the forefront of their mind, because it's like, I feel like that's honestly the biggest thing that is blocking them, is the way that they view themselves. And I think that they are very insecure because they see you as somebody that is so, yeah, goddess like, really, is what I'm getting. Like, you're just beautiful and magical. And it's like this person feels like, I feel like, yeah, they're probably projecting a little bit and maybe thinking like, oh, this person never had a bad past. This person's always been perfect. So it's like, why would they choose me? You know, and that's not based in reality. That's their own fear talking. That's their own perspective of things that's talking. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So yes, I'm definitely getting that they are their own worst enemy, in terms of their thoughts, mindsets, the things that they tell themselves. And I feel like they definitely hit rock bottom at least once in their life. And maybe they've had to build themselves up back to who they are today. Yeah. But like, there's so much change with this card as well. So it's like, it's not, yeah. I feel like, especially when it comes to our own thoughts and perspectives, they're not always based in reality. We're not always getting the full story, because a lot of it is ruled by our own narrative in our mind. And so it's like, I feel like that is just kind of holding this person back, pinning them down, making them feel so powerless and unable to move. But they don't see that they have grown. They don't see that they have gotten past this part of their life, of their journey. I'm gonna see what else for this King of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. I feel like there's another message. Okay. Come on. Well, Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands in the reverse. I like that Nine of Wands in the reverse, and I'll tell you why. Well, first off, let me just say, they see you as somebody that is like as bright as the sun, literally. Maybe they like see you as almost being the sun, like, and I don't know exactly how to word that, but like, they see you as maybe you're the light of their life or something. or they see you as being the sun in which like everybody revolves around. And I don't mean that like in a selfish sort of way, but rather like you're just so important and you affect so many other people around you. It's like you're so powerful, right? Because we wouldn't have life on earth without the sun. And so it's like you're just so important, you're so special and bright and beautiful, and it's like no wonder why this person feels insecure in your presence. But at the same time, okay, but at the same time, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We already saw it earlier, upright in the back of the deck, but I'm getting, because it came out in the reverse, this person is lowering their guard around you. I feel like you have such a sweetness about you, a kindness. There's, yes, oh, the heart chakra. You have a big heart. You have a big heart. And maybe like through a conversation or just getting to know you a little bit more, I feel like their defenses get lowered by being around you, by interacting with you. And maybe they see that even though you are this beautiful beacon of light in the world, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're without flaws, that you're going to be judgmental, that you know, have these sort of biases the way that they assume you would. Because yeah, they're lowering their guard here. They're lowering their guard around you. There's a card that flipped up over inside the deck that I'm going to look at, but before I do, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. And that is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So clearly this person is determined to communicate with you, share some sort of truth, share some sort of information with you that is very important. They feel like it's necessary to say this, communicate this, share this with you. And I'm feeling like there's some sort of interaction that they have either observed from a distance, or maybe it was like a conversation that the two of you had. There's something that has changed their mind in a good way. Like something is helping them release these blockages, that is helping them put those blockages, you know, down so that they can go forward with whatever they want to share with you. Yeah, they're clearly very passionate to, like, you know, this is like something that they really want to say. So I'm gonna look at that one that flipped over in here. Let's just see what that one is. The Hermit. Ooh, ooh. I'm getting a few different messages with that one, actually. That's kind of beautiful because I'm getting like, one, you're very, very wise beyond your years, and you have so much experience, and maybe this person wasn't expecting you to have so much life experience or so much understanding for all people, you know, from all different backgrounds, from all different walks of life. And it's like you have like this wisdom of, but yeah, you have like this wisdom about you. And I feel like it's like, it allows you to be so much more compassionate, so much more like understanding. Like even if you haven't personally experienced something, I feel like you're very empathetic or sympathetic to people that have gone through something like that. So you know, going back to the example I gave earlier, like if this person does have like a past of like alcohol abuse or something else, I think they know now that you won't judge them, that you won't hold that against them, that wouldn't change how you view this person. There's something about that kind of interaction with you or like observation of you that they're like, oh, I can actually trust this person. I can actually open up to them. I can actually like let my guard down around this person. Also, soul searching, you know, is a part of that Hermit card. So it's like, I'm wondering, not only have you gone on your own spiritual journey and, you know, probably faced the shadows within yourself even, you know, Acknowledge that you are not perfect, that you have made mistakes, that you are an imperfect person like the rest of us, right? But you also have like this divine wisdom. You have like a very strong intuition that you listen to, and I'm getting like, again, there's like a mirroring kind of going on between the two of you. You both kind of have very similar journeys, and I'm wondering if like this person has also taken the time to like look within, get in touch with that intuition, get in touch with what they truly want out of life, what they want out of this connection. And then they realize the truth. They realize how much this means to them. They realize like the importance of this along their journey. So yeah, I feel like you both have kind of gone through this hermit mode of like really evaluating things and realizing what is important to you, what you truly want, what you want to pursue, like what you want out of a connection. Also, yeah, I feel like you both have had obstacles, challenges. Yeah, you both have had challenges, obstacles, and difficulties in your way, but you didn't let those slow you down. You didn't let those hold you back. You didn't let those defeat you. Both of you. Both of you have had those types of things that you did not let break you down, hold you back, whatever, stop you. And that could be something that you two bond over, actually. The fact that you have had this past of some rough things happening, or of, not being super proud of the past person that you used to be. And, like, I feel like there is like some sort of experience that you either share or that you can relate to in some way. And I feel like that could be something that you bond over as well. Yeah. So honestly, that is a beautiful reading. I was not expecting this, but this is gorgeous energy. I think that that's perfect. I'm gonna leave it right there, because it seems like this person is lowering their guard, that they are realizing what they want. They are realizing how important it is to communicate to you. And I think they're gonna go for it as soon as like their guard gets low enough, as when they start to feel comfortable with you and in your energy. I feel like that's definitely when it's going to come up. Yeah. Okay, so that's the reading. I hope that you enjoyed this. And what do I usually say? If it resonated for you, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective, because my name is Bee. Bees live in hives, and you can become an honorary bee like me, and we can be a little bee family together. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I truly appreciate you. Also, if you want to get notified for my upcoming videos, just be sure to click that bell icon down below so that YouTube actually notifies you. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. So, bye!